I'll just kind of read it to you, and we can talk about kind of what I expect you to know. Okay, so a couple of things that I think you should be able to do that are going to essentially be on the test in some form is, can you place the formative events of California and the geological units that you've seen on a geological timescale? So on field trip, we saw a lot of units, and I had you, this is basically how I had you summarize the end of both the field trips, was just give me a narrative in time about what you saw, right? Because the field trips were a transect across California, how it was formed. And this is what I want you to get out of the test. I want when somebody, asks you, because it happens all the time, how did California form? That you can give a cogent answer about how it was assembled in space and time. So that's my big, what I want you guys to get out of this class is like in space and time, how were things around you formed, right? And so that would include being like, okay, can we place in a timeline some of the events, right? Can you draw west to east basic transects? And I'll do a bunch of them for you today. We've done it throughout class of just what is the environment that these rocks formed, and how is California assembled from east to west over time. Okay, so I just want you to have this sort of space, time, mental model of California. And so in drawing these transects through time, I'll step you through these again, because we've done it several times. We're going to describe how and why California was assembled. Okay, so those should be some of the two things you can do: place it in time, place it in space. So another sort of I think good exercise for you to do, and you've seen it a bunch of times, is I've shown you those map views of changes in time of California from when the San Andreas Fault initiated and how the blocks rotated and we had uplift. Could you draw, if you got a snapshot in time of like 30 million years, draw the plate boundaries? Could you do that? You could do the modern one, right? So modern plate boundary, right? We've got California, we've got subduction zone in the north, and we've got Mendocino Triple Junction going out, and we've got strike slip boundary here, which is oblique, and it's causing extension all the way down through Baja, and this is a rift, right? So what if I was going to draw this 10 million years ago, 20 million years ago, 30 million? Like a whole drawing like this, so this would be basically present. 10 million years ago. So 10 million years ago, basically, it's the same, but we hadn't had the full rotation. I should put a little just kink here so we remember where we are. The kink's always really useful, right? There's us. Okay, that's the transverse rim. Okay, so present, 10 million years ago. Let's do a little bob here. Mendocino triple junctions, a little Mendocino triple junctions a little south. And we had subduction. Alright, and at that point, we've already subducted that margin, but it's just basically our rotating blocks have selenium block, and this is going up, this is going down. So this would be early ancestral initiation, let's say. If you're going to draw 20 million years or 30 million years, 30 million years ago, let's see, we just had the whole thing with subduction, right? And let's draw this. We've got a Farallon plate that's coming in. And we've got spreading zone coming in. Spreading zone. Right, hasn't subducted yet. 20 million years ago. That piece subducts somewhere underneath here, and we start from the strike slip margin here. So, being able to draw the subduction of that spreading ridge, it basically
motion of these plates, Farallon plate, Pacific plate, North America. You know, just having a sort of visual view of the evolution. So go over those. You know, I sent you links to those videos of the evolution through time. Just want you to be comfortable with that basic history of subducting ridge, that burning through Baja, going from the subduction margin to a strike slip margin in the south, and eventually ripping off transverse ranges where we are, and Salinia, and then trapping them north. Okay?